Got my little Viking friend. Hi, I'm Nate. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Today's episode is going to be a little bit of a long form video. I mean, we're pushing like 31 minutes. It's gonna be pretty long. So the purpose of this trip was kind of a combination of both. Just us needing a vacation. We've got a pretty busy life here at home with some kiddos and work. I've been slowly building up my stock video portfolio as well as, launching my website last year. I really want to take this next year to start honing in and contributing a lot more to this platform and adding just a lot more content in general to my website. And I feel like, 2022 is going to be the year that I hope to see just a lot of growth in general with this kind of whole, video photo business. Yeah, just wanted to share it with you all. It is a bit of a longer video, so if you have some other tasks or things you have to do around the house, it's got some relaxing kind of stock video footage as well as some relaxing music to it. So yeah, just let it play in the background if you feel so inspired, but hope you all enjoy and hope you get some value out of it. Comment if you feel like it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this year. I hope you are too.
Thank you.
Final leg of our journey. The plane is right outside. We're so tired. Right?
Yep, very tired.
Overnight flight to Reykjavik. We'll be getting there around 8 a.m., just after 8 o'clock. Just hope we can sleep. We'll see. Thank you. Dave Coleman, we've arrived. We've finally arrived. Catching the sunrise. Now to go through customs and get checked, get swabbed. So super easy customs. The guy just asked us to pull down our mask and validate our passport, and that was it.
Stamped our passport.
Stamped our passport. That was it. Now we're gonna go get tested.
I do like that.
So,
Hope you studied.
yeah, hope you studied for the COVID test. You all bundled up?
Yeah.
We got blasted. It's pretty cold.
Freezing wind.
Yeah.
No.
You're learning the
Land.
language. So we are about, 15 minutes outside of Borgarnes, along a dirt road, which we showed you. And here's our cabin. These are done. Time to toast the buns. There's mountains way in the background, and we got the sun coming through the clouds just right. And these mountains are typically like completely covered in clouds in the morning, but I got it framed up just right. Last night was fun. Woke up at 2 again to catch super clear sky, and did some time-lapse shooting. We're gonna be meeting up with an Icelandic acquaintance slash friend that I met through Black Box, which is a stock video agency that I post for. We're going to be meeting up with him on Saturday, so chill here for another full day, finish up as much food as we can, and then keep it going. We are officially finished up in Mulakot. Time to continue our adventure. Oh, I already forgot something. Of course. Aha! We wet?
Yep. Let's turn around.
So we are at the famous part of downtown, the Hallgrímskirkja, and this right here is the homage to Leif Erikson, one of the, I think, first settlers of Iceland. Is that what it said?
No, it said son of Iceland.
Son of
discovered Finland.
Ah, discovered Finland. Okay. We are meeting local entrepreneur and videographer Zacharias. I only know what he looks like based off of his Facebook picture, but he and I have been direct messaging, and we're supposed to meet down here and then grab some food for lunch. We're gonna go to a place right across the street called Loki, of course.
Right
there. Yeah, it's just back there.
that yellow building.
Eat some traditional Icelandic food. Hopefully try some fermented shark. So yeah.
Tiny coffees.
We got some coffees. Ooh, I got a flat white. They do have flat whites here, so it's not just an Australian thing. Again, I don't know what he looks like. Never met him in person, but I'm assuming he'll know a black boxer, a fellow black boxer when he sees one. So we met up with our friend Zacharias. Thanks for introducing us to lunch. We have the fermented shark here. We're gonna take it all at once. So you ready? Cheers, man. Cheers. It's not bad at first. Cool.
It's not too bad, but it's
the
definitely
the aftertaste is really
it's
strong.
definitely not like a plastic treat.
I don't think I should be eating this. I don't. It's just.
There's the smoke. It's smoky.
Huh?
He said it's smoky.
It's a little smoky. It kind of numbs your tongue too.
It didn't numb my tongue.
Really?
Yeah, it's like in the back of my throat, in my nose.
It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's bad, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
It's like I'm spraying Tilex in a shower, and you're like stuck in that cloud of
And it's
chemicals.
like lingering in your mouth now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's food.
Start eating
That's
something
what,
else.
Like it's it's not supposed to be good for this food. They used to make it like this so it would last.
Right. Had a great lunch with Zacharias. Man, what a guy. Thanks for meeting up with us again. Hardly knew us, but you were more than willing to take time out of your day to hang out and have lunch with us. So appreciate it. And yeah, he's really doing well in the game. So thanks again, man. We are in Búðir. We're at the Búðakirkja, which is the famous black church that was built in 1817, looks like. And here to get some shots. Oh man, this was amazing. This door is a bit tough to open. Here we go. It's gonna be wet. Welcome to Stykkisholmur. This is such an amazing town. Oh my gosh. So underrated. I'm out here in my toes, by the way, so I'm freezing. But this place is like literally on the rock line, as you can see. Here's a shot of the town, part of the town in daylight. Whew, I am cold. So, without dropping my camera here, we are going to get ready to leave to start driving up to Akureyri. I'm so bummed we only booked one night here, because I honestly thought this was just going to be a pit stop place. Turned out to be so much more. Recently discovered, I've got some good news and bad news. Good news is my camera didn't malfunction and my SD cards aren't corrupt. So that's a good thing. I did get some time-lapse images, but the battery ended up dying pretty quickly in the process. I originally set up the time-lapse to be 300 images, shutter at 30 seconds, interval at 45, but I only got 150 images. So that's gonna turn into around a 6 to 7 second clip, which is not as long. It's about half as long as I wanted, but at least doesn't speak to a bigger problem. All right, we made it to our place. It's kind of a shared triplex, I guess. We've got this middle unit here, but across the fjord is Akureyri. So it's actually an airstrip down there that we're going to be flying out of to go to the Isle of Grimsey. But yeah, it's a great spot. Man, so beautiful. Snow-capped mountains across the fjord and downtown. And this is our our unit. So just a double decker. We'll be here for a couple days hanging out, enjoying the beauty.
Þið mætir Liechtenstein í síðasta heimaleik sínum í Jóðriði undankeppni HM á Laugarnesvelli í kvöld og hafa 3006.
Sunset tonight was absolutely beautiful. So right when we got home, I set up the camera for a little time lapse. I'm thinking the Northern Lights should start around 10 p.m. Want to be sensitive though to the amount of sleep that we get, because we're also prepping everything for tomorrow morning, which we have to be at the airfield by check-in at 9 a.m. So I'd like to be there by like 8:30 or so. Just so we're on time and ready for our flight out to the island of Grimsøy. So coffee pot's on, gonna get a little bit of work done, get some editing done, and call it a night. We're heading out to Grimsøy. Here's a little prop plane that we got. So here in Grimsøy, Tab is way up ahead. Been stopping and taking photos. It's like 40 degrees right now, so we are super overdressed. Check this out. It's just crazy. I feel like I'm gonna step and just like make the cliff give way. And then there's Iceland in the background, snow-capped mountains. It's just beautiful here. Oh my gosh. Saw this little cliff face, hiking up. Tab's down there. Ooh, this is steep. All right, I'm gonna send the drone up here once I get up. Wow. Man, this is awesome. So cool. So one of the first things we noticed on the island was
Frisbee golf.
Frisbee golf. They play frolf. They frolf here in Grimsey. But yeah, we were officially in the Arctic Circle. The entire island of Grimsey is just north of the Arctic Circle line. But we made it. Flight wasn't bad at all. Super easy. I can't believe that many people fit in that tiny little plane.
Snow smoking allowed. Phones, thermal phones. Please study your safety instruction cards. Place a seat pocket in front of you. Luggage under the seat. Enjoy the flight.
Right, we just landed, made it back. It is colder here in Akureyri. Nice quick flight. We couldn't see our breath over in Grimsey,
Definitely stupid.
but man, Grimsey vibe is awesome. The our hike was a little hectic, thanks to me. And turns out we didn't have to get back as quickly as we originally anticipated, only because the flight was delayed. There were a bunch of other workers. Apparently with Grimsey, like doctors and like other workers from Akureyri will essentially visit the island once a month, is what she said.
Yeah, the doctor comes once a month, so and for one day.
Yeah.
So you're only allowed to get sick.
You're only allowed to get sick one day a month in Grimsey. Local tour guide picked us up on our walk back.
She's like in charge of the airport.
Super nice. She's like, hey, do you want me to drive you to the other side of the island and show you the town? And we were like, sure. So she essentially gave us like a private tour, which was really cool. So
we were the only other people there that were like, we were the only ones who were tourists.
yeah.
Everyone else was like working.
Right. But it was awesome. Grimsey, definitely a place that we would want to visit again, maybe in the summertime with all the puffins, with all the puffies. But we're gonna grab some lunch now, and then we're gonna head east in the car to Myvatten, which is the geothermal baths. It's like Mars over there, so it's gonna be a fun little drive. We are heading east, back through Myvatten, where we were last night. Last night was a long night after the baths, which were really nice. We still had to drive a little over an hour back west to Akureyri. So made for a long night, and then we had to pack everything up this morning. But we are out of Akureyri and moving east and south along the eastern coast now of Iceland. It's going to be a long drive day, about 7 hours. We do have one stop to Stykkisholmur Canyon. It's a basalt canyon river that we're going to be walking around and taking some pictures. Hopefully the weather cooperates because yesterday Myvatten and the hot springs were great, the baths themselves, but we were in the general geothermal area and the views were okay, but it was just rainy all day. The rain just like followed us all day, so didn't make for some great opportunities, but hopefully today Stykkisholmur will be a little more cooperative.
Alright guys, so time to put our helmets on now.
Alright, we're at Diamond Beach. We finished up our tour, grabbed some fish and chips. The guy, his food truck was actually closed right before we got there, but he was gracious enough. He gave us a couple orders of fish and chips.
They were so good.
So this is Diamond Beach, and all of these chunks of ice have broken off and gotten smaller. Glacier Lagoon is right in there. That's where the glacier is. So the glacier slowly melts, collects in this lagoon, and then slowly makes its way out to the ocean. So really beautiful scene. You got some stark black sand with these crystal ice chunks just lining the beach everywhere. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, pretty scenic. We are on our way to Vik and saying goodbye to Jökulsárlón. So this is Glacier Lagoon, and it's been an amazing experience. Definitely one of the tops for me. Yesterday we were way over there in that portion of the glacier in a couple of the ice caves. So we caught the sunset last night. You'll see footage of that if you haven't already. And this is just, I mean, one of the more memorable spots for sure. not disappoint. Getting absolutely soaked. Having fun?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty wet now. Check in 624.
24.
All we're doing is checking in. This is our last hurrah, our last pit stop. We're going to a lava flow, lava field. Let's go to the lava field.
Well, there's
Let's not go to
this way or viewpoint that way.
Yeah, let's go to the actual lava field. Spots that are still steaming.